Kitty appeared, and today for you, I am answering some questions about Kingdom Hearts. Yes, so, as you can probably tell, Kingdom Hearts 3 is not long away. It is literally a week away, guys. I can feel it. It is so close. I want it so badly. I want it in my hands right now, but obviously, still gotta wait. But only a week. Just one more week. I am so excited. But yes, so I thought since obviously it is a week before Kingdom Hearts 3, I thought I would do a video about Kingdom Hearts. So I've been racking my brains going, right, what could I talk about when it comes to Kingdom Hearts? Because, by God, if I got a lot to say about Kingdom Hearts. So I thought, so basically the beginning of like January, I found this like 30-day challenge to Kingdom Hearts 3 question thing that I'd answered on my Twitter, but I realized just the other day that I haven't really been keeping up to date with it because literally I think like the last entry I did was like day 16, and obviously we know that there's a lot, and that was 6 days ago according to obviously my Twitter. But yeah, speaking of Twitter, follow me on it if you want to keep up to date what I'm up to. But yeah, anyways, so I was like, you know what? Instead of trying to catch up on my Twitter, I'm gonna answer all 30 questions in one video. Yes, so let's go. Right. So obviously I have the Wii thing on my phone. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it was made by, I can't pronounce the Twitter user's name. I will put it like the name here, but I tried to find them on Twitter before, so obviously that I could link them later, but it seems like they're no longer exist on Twitter. I don't know exactly what happened there, but again, I will just tell you who it's made by because I like to give what credit is due. I cannot pronounce this. It's like Faro Richicardo 4? I think that's how you pronounce it. If you are watching this, I'm sorry that I pronounced it wrong. But yeah, but as I said, I like to give credit where credit is due. So let's get on with the first question. So question number 1. Favorite Kingdom Hearts game cover? Okay, so for me, even though the game's not really released yet, obviously one more week, but I love the cover for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I mean, just look at it. Look how pretty it looks. Like, I even have it as my like screen, my wallpaper on my laptop because I'm just that excited and I just think it's so pretty. Like, I cannot wait for this game to be in my hands. So yeah, I have to say that Kingdom Hearts 3 cover is definitely my favorite game cover as of late. It used to be Kingdom Hearts 2, like obviously the one where everyone's sitting on that heart thing, but now it's Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's so pretty. Question number 2. Favorite Disney character in Kingdom Hearts? For me, that has to be Jack Skellington, mainly just because I love Jack Skellington, I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, and also I just feel like he's a really useful party member. Like, well, for me anyways. I always liked having him in my team, obviously whenever we went to Halloween Town. So yeah, I would have to say Jack Skellington. Alright, question number 3. Favorite shield? Basically just talking about what's your favorite Goofy weapon. And I know this is probably really generic. Like, you're probably like, geez, Katie, we didn't see that coming. But I have to say, Save the King. Mainly just for its design and also just the effort and all that once you actually finally get it. It being obviously the ultimate weapon for obviously Goofy. And yeah, it's a really nice design and I do really like the shield. So yeah, maybe basic, but I like it. Alright, next question is favorite staff, which is basically obviously Donald's weapon. And again, I'm going very generic here, guys, and that is, of course, Save the Queen. And of course, I know what you're all thinking, like, really, Katie, really? You're just going for the ultimate weapons? Yes, because it looks good and I like the design. It is pretty, so yes, I have to say Save the Queen is definitely my favorite staff from Donald. Just obviously finally getting it in the game, and also, you know, it's pretty. So yes, I'm a simple girl. I like simple things. What can I say? But yes. Alright. Question number 5 is favorite drive form. Okay, so my favorite drive form has to be the final form because my god, I just I don't know what it is. It Sora's outfit in white just looks really, really good. Like I feel so good with myself when I actually, because it is a pain in the butt to get, but I feel so worth it once I finally have that form, because this final form is just, yes, it is everything. I want to cosplay it. That's how much I love it. Even though I kinda need to I want to cosplay, Sora's normal Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit first, but the final form is definitely up there when it comes to cosplays I want to do. But yeah. Question number 6 is favorite boss, which includes secret bosses. So basically mine, at first I will admit, when I first asked this question on Twitter, I said I didn't really have a favorite boss battle. I didn't really think I could think of one up the top of my head where I was like, yeah, that was pretty cool. But then I did a lot more thinking, and basically I have to say my favorite boss battle of all time is the one in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you face Axel as Roxas, mainly just because it's the first time we get to wield 2 Keyblades, and this fight is just so fun and I absolutely love it. Mainly, again, just for the dual wielding and the fact that the Keyblades are the Oathkeeper and the Oblivion, and yes, that fight was just so good. And that boss battle was even more heartbreaking if you play Kingdom Hearts Days, because damn, that yikes. But yeah, it still is a great boss battle, so yes, I have to pick that one. Alright, and next question. Question number 7 is most difficult boss, which again includes secret bosses. Okay, so I went on a little rant on Twitter, mainly just of how annoyingly difficult this boss battle is, and that is fighting young Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance's Riku. Because, oh my god, that fight took me God knows how long, mainly just because of young Xehanort's freaking time traveling powers, making him basically heal himself all the way back up, and sorry, this boss battle annoyed the living feck out of me, especially on the DS, especially on PS4. This boss battle. But yeah, this I just did not have fun with this battle, mainly just because of those stupid time traveling powers. I really hope, if we're facing young Xehanort again in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm going to gather we probably are because we obviously seen him in the trailers, but please, for the love of God, let that be neutered or something, or nerfed to heck. Please nerf it to all heck, because I don't want to ever feel that ever again. No. Nah. Sorry. That boss battle, it makes me angry. Every time if I'm replaying Dream Drop Distance and I know that battle's coming up, I'm just like, ugh! But yeah, I hate it. It's difficult and I hate it. But yeah. Alright, and from what I know, I ain't alone on that subject. Question number 8 is favorite Disney World. I have to say that my favorite Disney World is Nightmare Before Christmas World, because I love the whole aesthetic. I love it in Kingdom Hearts 1, I love it in Kingdom Hearts 2. Days not so much because we don't really get to be in costumes, but that's beside the point. But yes, I freaking love this world just because of its aesthetics, and also Sora's Halloween outfit is everything. Again, it's another Sora cosplay I really, really badly want to do because it looks so good. But yeah, mainly I think that's a lot of why it's my favorite world, just because of, again, the aesthetic. And also the boss fights are pretty good too, and just the characters involved. And yeah, so I have to say, the Nightmare Before Christmas world is my favorite world. Alrighty. Next question, number 9. Favorite Final Fantasy character in Kingdom Hearts? For me, I've gotta say it's Tifa. Just mainly because her entrance. Her entrance was everything. Like, I love Tifa, like, in Final Fantasy VII as it was. Well, she was kind of more annoying in 7 than she was in Kingdom Hearts, but I still liked her in some aspects. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, where she gets, like, introduced, like, girl just straight up walks in, takes a freaking painting off the wall, punches the wall, asks, yo, have you seen a guy with spiky hair? And Sora looks so confused. Like, he's just like, well, I have spiky hair. And then she just walks out the freaking room. Like, Tifa, I love Tifa in Kingdom Hearts 2. Again, also, the fact that obviously they go with the Advent Children, like, aesthetic in Kingdom Hearts 2 is amazing, because again, I love her outfit in that one too. But, oh my god, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I absolutely love Tifa in Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, that is my favorite Final Fantasy character. Alright, number 10, favorite original world. Mine really has to be Destiny Island. Mainly, I know we don't get to explore it that much, but I've always loved how peaceful Destiny Islands always seems, and it just seems like a great place to sort of live. I mean, in my eyes, I don't know exactly what their stuff's like, but for me, I've always loved the idea of Destiny Islands. I really badly wanted to explore it a little more, because obviously we know there's a island that the kids play on, and then obviously there's the island that obviously they live on. And yeah, I really badly wanted to explore more of it, but of course we didn't really get to do that. Like, we obviously only got to explore the island part that the kids play on. But maybe in Kingdom Hearts 3 we might, go back to Destiny Islands and we can walk around and get yelled at by our mom for not having our dinner. But that's besides the point. But yeah, for me, Destiny Island is definitely my favorite original world. But yeah, right. Question 11. The happiest part in the series. Of course, no Kingdom Hearts 3, because just in case we get spoilers. So, the happiest part for me was seeing Sora, Kairi, and Riku reunite at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Because that's just where everybody is just happy, everything is going great, and just that obviously ending cinematic is beautiful, and it just makes me so happy to see Sora happy and being with his friends. And I'm always happiest whenever I'm replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 and I finish it and it gets to that bit. Like, I am over the moon when it comes to that. So yeah, that for me is the happiest bit in Kingdom Hearts. Alright, so number 12 is the saddest part in Kingdom Hearts. For me, just basically the ending of Birth by Sleep. Like, doesn't matter like which route, if it's Ventus, Aqua, or Terra's, just the whole ending is just sad because nobody gets a happy ending in Birth by Sleep, and it's sad. It's so sad. Like, for me, I feel like Aqua definitely probably got the short end of the stick, even though pretty much everyone else still was off really bad. Obviously, Ventus is now asleep. Obviously, Aqua is trapped in the realm of darkness, and Terra obviously has someone snatched his body. So yeah, it definitely brought me to tears after obviously playing Birth by Sleep. Just seeing basically what happens to obviously the trio, and oh my god, it's so sad. It's definitely one of the darker Kingdom Hearts games, even though from what I hear, apparently Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to get really dark. But then Nomura was like, no, just kidding, it's not gonna be that dark. I don't trust Nomura. I think it's still gonna be probably dark because it's Nomura. He loves to troll us. But for me, yeah, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is definitely, like, the ending is, for me, is the saddest part of the whole Kingdom Hearts series. Even though there are some real sad parts in Kingdom Hearts, like, I think probably my number 2 would be the ending of Days, because my god, Shionne's death brought me to tears, honestly. But yeah, okay. Question number 13. Haha, 13. Is favorite nobody, which does not include organization members. That comes later. That's obviously just the nobodies that are like, like just the random enemies. So basically, yes. So I have to say, for me at least, like, can't really remember the name of it. Mainly, I just chose it because of its design, because it is a really cool design, and that is, I don't know if you can see it, but obviously I will put a better picture here. But it is this really cool like dragon looking type, which I absolutely like. I love the design of it. It's really cool, and I love it like a weapon. And yeah, it is really, really cool. I will put like the name of it right here, just so that you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it is like definitely, for design purposes alone, it's definitely my favorite. Favorite unversed. Okay, so my favorite unversed mainly is this, which is, I think, if I remember correctly, is called the hair razor, because obviously it's a bunny and it's cute and I want a plushie of it. So yeah, that's mainly why it's my favorite, because it is cute and I want a plushie of it. Because yeah, it is a cute kind of thing. But basically, yeah. Alright, so the next question. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of lump the two other ones together, the 15 and 16, because I kind of already did that with obviously on my Twitter. And that's obviously my favorite Heartless and my favorite Dream Eater. Now, my favorite Heartless is obviously the basic Shadow ones that you fight basically early on, mainly just because they're adorable and I want a plushie of it. And then obviously 16, my favorite Dream Eater, is obviously this one, the blue dog, mainly because again, I want a plushie of it because it's adorable. So yeah, mainly that's usually my reasons for liking like enemy types in games. If they're adorable, then yes, they'll probably be my favorite, unless obviously the dragon type, because the dragon type nobody, because obviously that was really cool design. Alright, question number 17. Favorite / funniest minigame. Now, when it comes to minigames, when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series, I've never really been a big fan of the minigames. Like, they're not really my thing. I'm not a big fan of like the Winnie the Pooh minigames, and I could really care less of the ones in Birth by Sleep. It's just minigames for me, they're not my favorite. I don't think I really have a favorite one, and I can't really think of a funny one, so sorry, I just obviously don't have anything to do with the minigames. Alright. Okay, question number 18 is favorite party members. Now there's an S, so that you can put multiple, but I'm going to basically just say, again, if you remember what my favorite Disney character is, obviously you remember what I mentioned. So obviously, again, I'm going to talk about Jack Skellington, because again, he's just a really good party member. I really, really like using him in my party when obviously we go to the night before Christmas. So yeah, so for me, that's an easy one, Jack Skellington. Okay, question number 19, favorite battle music. Honestly, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts music, it's so hard to pick, because mainly just because of how amazing the sound scores are in Kingdom Hearts, like throughout the whole series. Like Yuko Shira Kuma, again, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but she is amazing. She is so talented. I love her music. This girl cannot like miss a beat when it comes to music, because her music is top class. Like, damn girl, you are amazing, and I want to meet you because I love your music. But my favorite battle music, at least, has to be the 13th Struggle, just because of how like so good it sounds. It gets you hyped, it gets you pumped, and I just love it. Like, honestly, I just have to play you a small clip here. Like, yeah. Just of how amazing. I love this one because it's just so good. Like, why is Yuko so good with music? Like, she is just so sorry. I love it. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite theme. Well, my favorite battle theme when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. Alright. Favorite music that's obviously not battle. Now, okay, so now the next one obviously has to be, for me at least, is Dearly Beloved, the Kingdom Hearts 2 version of it. I love the sound of this one because It is so pretty. It is the prettiest piece of music I have ever listened to in my entire life. Like, I don't think it could ever be beaten. Like, I don't even know if like the version of Dearly Beloved in Kingdom Hearts 3 will beat it. I don't know. But for me at least, these one in the second game will always, like, I think mainly just because that version is on piano and it is just so pretty and I love it so much. It is the prettiest music I have ever listened to. So yeah, I have to say that my favorite piece of music is Dearly Beloved, the Kingdom Hearts 2 version. And of course I will quickly show you a quick snippet of it. Yeah, so yeah, that's why that song has to be my favorite piece of music ever. I mean, unless obviously the Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe sounds a little better. I doubt it because I don't know how else you could make Dearly Beloved sound even prettier. But I mean, if anyone could do it, it is Yuko because again, she is amazing. But for right now, that is my favorite piece of music when it comes to Kingdom Hearts and just in general. But yeah, okay. Question number 21 is favorite Keyblade. Now, I will tell you what my favorite Keyblade is because, well, the Oblivion. Because obviously, yes. Now I know this obviously Keyblade doesn't really match the proper way of how the Oblivion actually looks because I got this cheap at a con, but obviously I had to get it for one day, cosplaying Sora one day. I actually might repaint some parts of it just so it looks more like obviously the Oblivion, but yes. So I thought at least I'd show you that. But yeah, yes, the Oblivion is definitely my favorite Keyblade. I don't know what it is because because one of these things is like I would think that my favorite Keyblade would be the Oath Keeper because obviously I don't know if I've ever stated this, but I kind of do ship obviously Sora and Kairi, and of course the Oath Keeper obviously represents Kairi, so you would think maybe that, but no, I chose the Oblivion, which obviously represents Riku, which, you know, if you ship Sora and Riku, that's fine. Like, I totally get why people obviously ship it. I mean, my girlfriend ships it, so yeah. But I don't know what it is about the Oblivion. I just love its design, and it's a pretty Keyblade. I love it, and I get so happy when I have it in my hand because it's just, yes, that, you know, I love it so much. I actually want to get a tattoo of the Oblivion. Hopefully one day soon. I don't know when, but hopefully at some point. But I know where I want to get it, and I know it's probably going to cost me quite a bit of money. So I'll wait until I have at least a bit of money before that, but it's definitely yes. The Oblivion is my favorite Keyblade. Question number 22. Favorite Organization 13 member? And for me, that has to be Axel. Yes, I love Axel. I love his character. I love how we get to see a lot more of him. Like, I think out of all, at least the 13 members, he's definitely the most developed, except maybe besides Roxas. But I've always loved Axel. Axel is just amazing. Like, just also the fact that he's fire, and also his death in Kingdom Hearts 2 was just so sad. Like, I didn't want him to die, but then he came back to life, so we're all good. But yeah, so I have to say my favorite Organization 13 member is Axel.
Hey, it's me. So, I was editing the video, and I had a funny feeling that I may have missed out a question. So, I had a look, and yes, I did. I completely forgot one question. So here's actually what question 23 was, and that was the most shocking plot twist. And I guess for me, that was the reveal of what Vanitas' face actually looks like. That in fact he looks like Sora. Basically, he's evil Sora. That shocked the living thick I mean, I don't know why exactly, because there's a lot more shocking stuff that happens in Kingdom Hearts. But for me, it's the one that set me back and went going, where. Obviously, we find out why, obviously, Benitez looks like Sora later on. But, and obviously it makes more sense. But, just watching that cutscene and just seeing the mask unfold and seeing basically Sora staring you right in the face, even though Sora's supposed to be 4 years old at this point. So yeah, for me, that is definitely the most shocking thing that has happened in Kingdom Hearts series. Okay, back to Past Katie.
Number 23 is favorite trio. And of course, I have to go with the classic. I'm going with obviously Sora, Kairi, and Riku. Mainly just because it's got Sora in it, because I love Sora, and I just love their friendship dynamic. Like, I love how they're supportive of each other, and they've been through a lot. Obviously, Riku did his emo face thing in Kingdom Hearts 1, but then he got better. Then he's fine. But yeah, I just love the original trio. They're what started it. Obviously, all that. And yeah, I just love the original trio, so it obviously has to be Sora, Kairi, and Riku. But yeah, I also just love the fact that their names, like, obviously Sora means sky, Riku means land, and Kairi means ocean. So basically it's just like, they all work together, and I love it. So yeah, that is my favorite trio. Alright, question number 25 is most exciting battle. And that has to be, for me anyways, is the 1,000 Heartless battle. My god, this battle was so much fun. I love it. It is definitely one of my favorite things we get to do in Kingdom Hearts 2. I really hope we get to do something kind of similar in Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes to the Keyblade War. That would be, that'd be so good. But yeah, just it's just so much fun, and you get to have all these different combos and everything. I love this battle in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's definitely I look forward to it every time I replay Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just, I love it so much. So yeah, I have to say is the 1,000 Heartless battle. So yeah, basically just gonna tie out this. Question number 26 is favorite Kingdom Hearts game for story, and 27 is obviously for gameplay. And for me, I have to say the answer is, for both of them, is Kingdom Hearts 2. For me, Kingdom Hearts 2 is definitely my favorite game of all time when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series. I love the game. I love it for its story. I love it for its gameplay. So yeah, I have to say that for question 26 and 27, that it's the same answer. It is Kingdom Hearts 2 because, again, the gameplay aspects of Kingdom Hearts 2 are so good, so on point. I love it. And again, obviously, it's my favorite soundtrack of all time as well. And also just, for me, even though the story can be a little confusing, especially because I didn't know Chain of Memories was a thing when I played Kingdom Hearts 2, so, that was confusing. But, for all it's worth, I still love the story, the characters, and everything. So yeah, for me, that ties in with two of those questions. Alright. Question number 28 is favorite quotes. And of course, yeah, so I have two quotes that I really like. The first one is, a scattered dream is like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up, yours and mine. Obviously, it's the beginning line of, obviously, Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not sure why I like this quote. I just really, I don't know if it's because I know it off by heart, or obviously I got it on my t-shirt, but yeah, I just really like that quote. It's definitely something I like to repeat a lot, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite quotes. And the second quote is, from Kingdom Hearts 1, is, that's not true. The heart may be weak, and it might even give in, but I have learned that deep down there is a light that never goes out. And that is obviously, again, from Kingdom Hearts 1, that obviously Sora talking to Ansem saying that light doesn't fade. For me, I love this quote. I've loved this quote. It means a lot to me. If I could somehow, it's a bit of too long of a quote, but I kind of want it tattooed somewhere. Don't know where, but I'll think of somewhere. But I always like that quote. Just for me, just to remind me that, you know, it doesn't matter how dark things get, there's always that light that never goes out. And for me, I always like to see the positive in everything, no matter what. I always think of myself as the very positive person, and I like to thank kind of Sora for that, because obviously that's kind of what I like to live by. Those are words that I live by pretty much since I was 14 years old, which I'm 24 now. So basically, I got into Kingdom Hearts over 10 years ago. Yikes! But yeah, for me, I love that quote. It means a lot to me, and it just always reminds me, again, it doesn't matter how dark things get, there's always that light that never goes out. So yes, that is my 2 favorite quotes. Question number 29. Favorite opening cinematic? And that's got to be, obviously, the Kingdom Hearts 2 opening cinematic, because it is pretty. My god, is it pretty. And also the song that goes along with it. Like, for me, that's definitely like my favorite opening song is obviously Passion or Sanctuary, depending on what you want to call it. Even though, yes, I have been listening to Don't Think Twice and Face My Fears on Spotify, because it's on Spotify now if you didn't know. But I still always go back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 theme, because honestly the song's pretty, the cinematic is just amazing. So yeah, for me it's definitely always been my favorite. Again, from what I've seen of obviously the Kingdom Hearts 3 one looks, dead pretty, and obviously the music's great too, but obviously we don't get to see the full one until obviously we play Kingdom Hearts 3, but for me, it will be Kingdom Hearts 2, because again, my favorite song is Passion, or Sanctuary, depending on what you like to call it. But yeah, that's my favorite cinematic opening. Alright, question number 30. We're on the last one, guys. Favorite character overall, and why he or she is your favorite? Now, I'm sure maybe some of you can guess who my favorite character is. And yes, it may be basic, but I don't care. My favorite character, of course, is Sora. Mainly just because I love Sora to pieces. I think just because he's so positive, he cares so deeply for his friends and all that. I love characters like Sora, because he is a cinnamon roll and must be protected at all costs. But yeah, for me, like, Sora has always meant a lot to me, especially, obviously, when I told you my favorite quote, which obviously is a quote from, well, both of them are a quote from Sora. But for me, Sora has always meant a lot to me. That's why, obviously, I usually wear this crown a lot, again, to remind me to remind me to be always positive and stuff like that, because I am a very positive person from time to time. Obviously, I'm not always positive, because that would get annoying, but I sometimes even joke saying, oh my god, I'm basically female Sora. But yeah, for me, Sora has definitely been one of my favorite characters. He always will be. I think just because he's so positive, and he's basically is like light. That's him as a character. And yeah, I think it might just do for the fact that a lot of RPGs, especially with that kind of anime influence, normally the protagonists are kind of moody and depressing, and it's like meh. And that's why like Sora's such like a fresh, like sort of fresh of breath air, because just for how positive he is, even though after all the stuff he's gone through, like I've seen a lot of people saying that they don't think Sora's that good of a main character, just because he doesn't seem to, react to the way that obviously he should have because of all the stuff that's happened to him. But that's what makes Sora Sora. Again, with that quote, no matter how dark it gets, there's that light that never goes out. So for me, for Sora to just because people say that Sora hasn't really been through that much pain, even though he lost his friends, he lost his home, his best friend went evil. Yeah, Sora hasn't gone through stuff. Sure. And also Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like he's gonna even go through a lot more stuff. But yeah, for me, Sora will always be my favorite character of all time, especially in video games. And that's why I so badly, he's definitely a character I one day want to cosplay. But yes, anyways guys, that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave all the questions, I'll leave a link to where I got at least the photo of the tweet just so that you can obviously answer the questions yourself, because I didn't get it from the original person, it was someone posted it on Twitter, but I will leave a link to that so that you can obviously get it. But yeah, for me, Kingdom Hearts is a series that has always been really close to my heart. Like, I love the series and I always will. It means a lot to me, and when the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is not that far away makes me so, like, it makes me really, like, kind of emotional. Like, honestly, I can't believe after waiting so long for Kingdom Hearts 3, we're finally getting it, even though it took so bloody long. But yeah, for me, Kingdom Hearts basically kind of, also one of the things I've realized is Kingdom Hearts, basically, when I got into Kingdom Hearts, I wasn't overly involved with video games as much as I used to when I was younger, but Kingdom Hearts was the one that got me back into it. And I feel like Kingdom Hearts is the reason why I'm here now. Like, Sailor Moon is definitely the reason why, obviously, I'm into anime and stuff like that and stuff, but Kingdom Hearts is definitely the reason I'm into video games. Like, even though, yes, I played a lot of other games before it and stuff, I feel like Kingdom Hearts is the one that definitely got me the most interested, and why I have so many video games now. But yes. So tell me down below, what are your answers to these questions, and how do you feel about Kingdom Hearts 3 finally coming? Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more fandom content that you can shake a stick at.